Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press Morning Podcast for July 3rd, 2025. Firstly, the Republican Party is facing an uphill battle in passing the big beautiful bill, with internal divisions and external factors like weather-related travel issues hindering progress. House leaders are working to secure the necessary votes, but it remains to be seen how they will navigate these challenges. Secondly, in a significant development in the Middle East, Israeli cabinet ministers have called for the annexation of the West Bank, a move that could have major implications for the peace process. The international community is watching closely as tensions rise in the region. Lastly, American tax reform President Grover Norquist has expressed optimism about the recently passed tax and spending bill, citing its potential to stimulate economic growth through reduced taxes and regulatory reforms. He believes that tax cuts will benefit middle-class Americans and promote prosperity across all income brackets. That's a brief summary of today's top stories. We'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and providing in-depth analysis throughout the day. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. And that's all for now. Now, for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, a federal judge has ruled against the Trump administration's attempt to restrict asylum seekers at the U.S.-Mexico border. The ruling means that asylum seekers cannot be automatically denied protection in the United States, simply because they pass through another country on their way to the border. This decision is seen as a major setback for the administration's immigration policies. Secondly, the Dalai Lama has announced a clear succession plan, emphasizing the importance of upholding tradition and autonomy in the face of Chinese interference. The Tibetan spiritual leader has reaffirmed his commitment to the traditional method of reincarnation, where the next Dalai Lama will be chosen through a rigorous process involving high-ranking lamas and other spiritual leaders. Lastly, we're reporting on a devastating blow to the healthcare system in Gaza, where a prominent doctor was killed in an Israeli airstrike. Dr. Marwan al-Zoltan, a highly respected cardiologist, lost his life in the attack, which also claimed the lives of several family members. The incident has sparked widespread condemnation from human rights organizations and medical groups, who argue that the targeting of healthcare workers is a grave violation of international law. These stories highlight the ongoing struggles for human rights, autonomy, and protection around the world. We'll continue to provide updates and analysis on these developing stories throughout the day. Thank you for tuning in to your AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. I'm Barbara, and we'll see you again soon. Now, for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, HDB Financial Services IPO listing has marked a significant milestone in the Indian financial sector's growth narrative. Despite current challenges, the company is expected to leverage its strengths for future growth, driven by robust demand for credit and the sector's potential to deliver high growth. Secondly, Tesla's surprise rally, despite a sharper-than-expected fall in second-quarter deliveries, has caught investors' attention. The market's anticipation of Tesla's future plans, including the production of a cheaper vehicle model, may be behind this surge. Lastly, the freshly minted U.S.-Vietnam trade deal has sent ripples of excitement through the markets, with oil prices rising and stocks experiencing a welcome boost. While this pact eliminates Vietnam's import tariff on U.S. goods, it's essential to keep an eye on the bigger picture, considering potential challenges like the upcoming OPEC meeting and its impact on oil prices. As your trusted guide, I'll continue to provide in-depth analysis and expert insights to help you navigate these complex market dynamics. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and remember, a wise investor is always prepared for the unexpected. That's all for today. Until next time, goodbye and happy investing. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Firstly, astronomers have detected a potentially habitable exoplanet orbiting a nearby star, sparking hopes of finding life beyond our solar system. Point: the planet, which is similar in size to Earth, orbits its star within the habitable zone, where conditions are suitable for liquid water to exist. Secondly, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft has achieved a major milestone by becoming the first probe to test interstellar navigation. By using the parallax effect, researchers have determined the spacecraft's position in the galaxy, marking a significant breakthrough in deep space exploration. Lastly, we're looking at a fascinating cosmic dance between a planet and its host star. The planet, known as HIP 67522b, is triggering massive flares on its star, which will eventually erode its atmosphere. This discovery offers new insights into the complex dynamics of star-planet interactions and the potential for life beyond our solar system. These stories remind us of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the universe, and the incredible advancements being made in space exploration. Tune into our full episodes for more in-depth coverage of these fascinating topics. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the AI Daily Press. Until next time, keep looking up at those stars. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. We've got a thrilling lineup of sports news to kick off your day. First off, in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles have been ranked as one of the greatest teams of the modern era, coming in at number 5 on Brian Deardo's list. Meanwhile, the upcoming season is shaping up to be exciting and unpredictable, with teams like the Eagles looking to make their mark. In golf, the John Deere Classic is just around the corner, featuring top contenders like Ben Griffin, Jason Day, and Si-Woo Kim. Our expert analyst, Eric Cohen, is advising caution when it comes to Si-Woo Kim's odds, citing his recent injury and lackluster performance. Instead, Cohen is backing Jake Knapp at 35-1, who has been in impressive form. And in women's soccer, Finland edged out Iceland with a 1-0 victory in their group, a opener at the Women's European Championship. The winning goal came from Katarina Kosola in the 70th minute, marking an important milestone for Finland in the tournament. This win has thrown the group wide open, setting the stage for some thrilling matchups in the coming days. That's all for now. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, in the field of science, a breakthrough has been made. But unfortunately, our articles today don't cover it. Instead, we delve into politics and social justice. Representative Gallego participated in a virtual town hall in Alaska, focusing on healthcare access and community engagement. This event underscores the importance of empathy and compassion in leadership, especially when addressing the unique challenges faced by local communities. Secondly, a disturbing incident occurred in Los Angeles, where a U.S. citizen was arrested and detained by ICE agents while recording a public event. The Mexican-American Legal Defense and Educational Fund is seeking $1 million in damages, raising questions about the balance between national security and individual rights. This story emphasizes the need for transparency, accountability, and respect for human dignity in immigration policy. Lastly, our coverage of these stories is guided by themes such as the dignity of ordinary work, the beauty of everyday life, and the importance of tradition. As we navigate the complexities of immigration reform, it's crucial that we prioritize empathy, compassion, and respect for the human experience. That's all for today's podcast. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. We'll continue to share stories that touch the heart while informing the mind, always seeking to find the universal in the specific and celebrating the extraordinary aspects of ordinary American life. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, let's talk about the latest indie drama that's got everyone buzzing, Pretty Babies. This female friendship drama stars Ashley Benson, Emily Allen Lind, Madeleine Petsch, and Sadie's family, and it tackles some tough topics like prostitution and the dark underbelly of the sex work industry. I've got my eyes on this one, folks, and I'm intrigued to see how it's going to play out. Next, we're looking at the latest news from the world of hip-hop. Sean Diddy Combs has been found guilty of 2 prostitution-related offenses, but cleared of more serious charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. This verdict marks a significant milestone in the #Me Too movement, and it raises important questions about accountability and justice in the entertainment industry. And finally, let's talk about some exciting new projects on the horizon. Wes Anderson's latest film is set to premiere at Cannes, and we've got the scoop on the star-studded cast. Plus, the Batman sequel is officially in the works, with Robert Pattinson reprising his role as the Caped Crusader. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the AIDailyPress Morning Podcast. We'll be back with more updates and analysis throughout the day. Stay entertained. Now, for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we have a remarkable tale of adaptability and resilience in the animal kingdom. Researchers have been studying the phenomenon of wasp mimicry, where certain species of hoverflies evolved to resemble wasps as a defense mechanism. Using innovative 3D printing technology, scientists have created intricate models of wasps and hoverflies to test the responses of various predators. The results show that while birds can distinguish between the real deal and their mimics, other predators like spiders and mantises are more easily deceived. Next, we're taking a look at an extraordinary conservation effort underway in Kazakhstan and China. After 60 years of local extinction, Kazakhstan is donating 100 wild saiga antelopes to China as part of a reintroduction program aimed at restoring the species' historic range. This initiative highlights the importance of international collaboration and cooperation in protecting our planet's precious biodiversity. Lastly, we're exploring the fascinating history of the saiga antelope itself, with its distinctive, otherworldly nose, and a story that dates back thousands of years to the Ice Age era. As we follow the journey of these incredible creatures, we're reminded of the importance of conservation efforts and the need to protect and preserve our natural world. That's all for today's summary. Tune in to our full podcast for more in-depth discussions on these stories and other fascinating topics from the world of science and conservation. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David at Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.